the cabinet. This is going to be my new kitchen sink, and it's going to be a two sink kitchen sink, two partitions, and I'm gonna have it with the butcher block. Okay, we're getting done installed today. I'm sorry I haven't made any videos because I had to have a root canal, and it kicked my tail. So basically I was working and sleeping until this gets done. So anyway, also I think you've seen it, but just in case, you see this? Put this in so I got storage, guys. I got storage. It's gonna be a few hours, and I'll be back to show you the final result. Talk to you later. I am back. It's been, oh my God, it's been I think a few weeks since I made the video that you just saw about me redoing the inside of my bus. Great job. So happy. As a matter of fact, it was my mechanic who took the time and do it to help me before he left the state, because now he's living in Montana. I'm in mourning already, trying to find a new mechanic. But anyway, let's talk about how I redid the bus. So as you can see with these pictures here, I put in a new kitchen. Basically, I put in a new kitchen tower, put a new kitchen cabinet, I put in a new kitchen sink, and I put in this cobalt toolbox, right? Holder or tool holder, I don't know what it's called, and also I put in a locker, okay, as you can see. So first reason why it took me so long is that in between those times, and during the same time I was going to the dentist, and I ended up having a root canal, which turned into a broken tooth, which ended up emergency tooth extraction, and I was just in pain. I'm still swollen, and I couldn't film because I looked like I was punched in the face. I looked like I was punched in the face. Okay, so now I finished the first garment, as you see here. One of my garments I'm proud about, right? Love that garment. So anyway, I'm in the process of doing this thing called sand polo shirt, which is a crochet garment. So that's what I'm doing right now. So let's talk about the kitchen. Girl, guys, please support me. I'm gonna start putting my Cash App up. I'm gonna start putting my I created a book. I'm gonna start putting the book up. So you want to support my channel, please support my channel. Instead of buying me a cup of coffee, purchase the book and drink your own cup of coffee, right? If you want to just help my project, the project along, that I'm trying to do, because these are expenses, please Cash App me. I would love that. Okay, I would love to have that experience. Anyway, please subscribe. Follow my channel. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can start doing more lives, because then that way I could be more interactive with you guys. because I want to do lives, and so I can answer questions and stuff like that, right? So, excuse me. Let's talk about that kitchen sink. That kitchen sink that you see here was supposed to be a kitchen sink with cabinets, right? And instead of getting a kitchen sink and a kitchen cabinet, I received two kitchen sinks. Okay, so it took a while for me and the mechanic to get together, because I shipped it to his store so we could install it there, so it'd be more convenient. And it took a minute for him to look at it and stuff like that. It took over a month, right? And found out it was two kitchen sinks. So we ended up having to go to Lowe's, as you see here in this video, and buying that bottom. Okay, so I bought the bottom, and I bought birchwood, so for the top, right, for the sink to go into. And it took a minute to get it done, but sorry, trying to figure out where I was in this crochet garment. As you see, it got done. We had to work over a period of days, because he was, he had other jobs he was doing, and of course, he ended up trying to fitting it in. So, but it, as you can see, it got done. I feel so luxurious with all this storage, but I feel kind of weird too, because I'm not a OCD person. I wish I need someone to come OCD out my bus now. They're like, okay, you got this. This is what you're supposed to do. Cause I'm pretty sure I'm wasting a lot of space that I have. So I want to redo it and redo it and redo it again. Okay. But got rid of the top there. You see that, that was above my head. From years ago, I had that cabinet. It didn't function very well. That above head, and I totally got rid of it. And I'm so happy about that. Okay. So now listen, guys, the difference between living all the time in your bus or in your vehicle, right, is storage. Because a lot of these prefab vans that was way more expensive than mine had no space, had no real sink, had no real storage for the people. So if you need to build it out. And I actually do, I would say Amazon it, or I should say Lowe's it, because there's a lot of stuff locally. Don't nail everything. Don't put it such a way like I did. I had to break everything down. Now, the things I have, even though they're secured to the bus, it's easy for me to take all these items off the bus if I have to rebuild anything. And go metal, because you don't have to worry about rust issues or anything. I mean, you don't really have to worry about construction issues. It can handle the shake of a road, I should say. Metal can handle the shake of being on the road all the time. But that's where we are. We live on the road. Well, most of us live on the road. I'm on the road, but I'm still in my same area of town, right? So, yes, storage helps you continue your lifestyle. That's all there is to it. Storage means your house become more of a home, and you could just have more flexibility with what you want. You have more areas to store your food. You have, it's comfortable washing dishes and leaving them to dry in the sink. It's such a luxury to me. Areas for coffee or your air fryer. I just have more room everywhere. And I'm so grateful for that. So anyway, let's talk about the money. Okay? If you could get this, I looked for this used. I did look to see if there's this for used. Did not have it anywhere, right? Nobody, once these people have it, you can find it at a estate sale, get one. Okay, if you get one. But this was from Lowe's, Cobalt. I actually checked out Home Depot, and I checked out Harbor Freight, right? And I couldn't believe that Lowe's was cheaper than them both. Okay? I was shocked that Lowe's was cheaper than Harbor Freight, because Harbor Freight. Now, Harbor Freight, if you're brand new, you had no space at all, right? If you just an empty shell, they had one twice as large as this, or double this size, that was still short enough to fit in a bus, right? Which has crazy storage, which means you choose to go that route, it's around $1,000. If you choose to go that route, all you need to do is make a smaller sink, right? Because these drawers were really, really deep. Okay, the drawers were really, really deep. But because I already had previous plumbing, right? We need to fit to where the plumbing was for my gray tank, right? Like I said, perfect. So so this was around $600, $700 with tax, right? Because it's basically the top, and it's two tops. It's a top and bottom, right? One was like $298, one was $398, something like that, right? Then you see the wood sink cabinet. That's just $160. I got that at Home Depot, right? The birchwood top was around $150, $170. I can't remember right now. And of course, I already purchased the sink, right? And I ended up getting two sinks. The original intentions, the original sink cabinet was like $169, which would have been a sink, two partition sink, and a cabinet, right? It was Amazon. It came from China. I would still buy from China. Even though, as a matter of fact, they sent me two sinks, and then they sent me all the components to put the cabinets together. So I think someone got confused, and they ended up putting two sinks instead of sink and cabinet, because they did have the intention of sending me the cabinet. I would still order from China. If I have a chance, I'll take a picture of underneath the sink so you can see the tubing, because it looked weird, right? It looks weird, but it works. Okay. And I have an extra. See you in a bit. I have an extra faucet, okay? Because I used my old one. And the only reason why, because at the time we were putting it in, we probably need to go to Lowe's or someplace or a plumber to change this to the type of plumbing I had, right? These on the bottom. And I just wanted to get it done, so I used my old ones, but to change these knobs. But it's probably would be, I still keep it because probably it's an easy fix, and I will have an extra if I need it later. Isn't this lovely? This was part of that thing from China. It was I'm starting to really, and look at the stretch. Oh my goodness. When I take the time and have a plumber look at this, I think I might switch this. Oh, this is going to be awesome. So anyway, this is Kadira from Nursing the Bus. I will seriously, I'm going to be making videos. I swear, every time something critical happens, I love how other people can film their crisis. It probably been interested to, for you to see. I'll show you. Dang it. Here's one of the pictures of me right after the broken tooth. You see how swollen my face is? And it hurt to speak. And look, it looks like, I was in a violent reaction. Something really bad happened to me. And it was just a dental issue. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm thinking about you guys. I'm going to, I always have the intention. Just please forgive me because, life continues to happen. Okay. This is called, see, this is a panel. Back panel. This is going to be a Sin. It's called the Sin Dollar Polo. Okay. That's if you join my Instagram channel right there. You probably gonna see me talk about it there and some other stuff. Anyway, talk to you guys. Love you. Bye.